A pleasant day, everyone. Today, I am going to present to you an in-depth exploration of three fascinating regions in Mindanao: Butuan, Cagayan de Oro, and LANAO. These three regions each possess rich and distinct cultural heritage that have been shaped by centuries of history from pre-colonial times through Spanish and American colonization to the present day. Before we begin our detailed exploration, let me outline the three main learning outcomes for this presentation. At the end of the lesson, the student should be able to describe the cultures of Butuan, Cagayan de Oro, and LANAO, evaluate the importance of culture in shaping the identity of Butuan, Cagayan de Oro, and LANAO, and compare and contrast the similarities and differences among the cultures of Butuan, Cagayan de Oro, and LANAO. Places that are rich in history often begin with stories and shape the identity, culture, and values of their people. These three places have changed roles over time. In the pre-colonial period, Butuan was a major trading kingdom, Cagayan de Oro was a Lumad River and Bay corridor, and LANAO was an Islamic lake-centered sultanate. Under Spanish and American rule, Butuan and Cagayan de Oro were drawn into Christian colonial towns and later modern cities, while LANAO resisted longer and kept strong Islamic and sultanate traditions. In the present, Butuan is a regional center known for its archaeological heritage, Cagayan de Oro is a key urban gateway to northern Mindanao, and the LANAO area is both an industrial hydropower zone and a core of Maranao culture and Bangsamoro self-governance. The landmarks of Butuan, Cagayan de Oro, and LANAO are valuable because they make each region's history and culture visible and easy to understand for people today. They preserve evidence of ancient trade, Spanish and American influence, and Islamic Sultanate heritage, which builds local pride and identity. These places also support tourism and livelihoods, help pass traditions to the next generation, and encourage respect and understanding among different cultural groups in Mindanao. The delicacies of Butuan, Cagayan de Oro, and LANAO preserve each region's food traditions, local ingredients, and preparation methods that have been passed down through families for generations. They carry the memory of pre-colonial lifeways, trade, and cultural exchanges. For example, through the use of root crops, coconut, rice, and preserved meats, which reflect how people adapted to their environment and resources. These foods also serve as symbols of identity and pride, often prepared for fiestas, religious events, and family gatherings, where sharing them strengthens community bonds and honors ancestors. Textiles from Butuan, Cagayan de Oro, and LANAO embody each community's history, identity, and aesthetic values in a form that can be worn, touched, and passed down. Abaca cloth, hinabol, langkit, and malong record traditional patterns, beliefs, and social meanings such as status, faith, and community belonging through color, motif, and weaving technique. They remain valuable today not only as everyday and ceremonial garments, but also as sources of livelihood for weavers who continue to produce and sell these fabrics locally and beyond, keeping indigenous skills alive despite conflict, modernization, and mass-produced clothing. The festivals of Butuan, Cagayan de Oro, and LANAO keep each community's history, faith, and traditions alive through dance, music, food, and ritual, turning cultural lessons into joyful shared experiences. They are valuable as expressions of identity and unity, honoring patron saints, Islamic beliefs, heroic stories, and local histories, while bringing together people of different ages and backgrounds in one celebration. At present, these festivals are still actively celebrated every year, now with louder sound systems, brighter costumes, and more visitors, but they continue to preserve core traditions such as processions, war dances, street dancing, fluvial parades, and cultural shows, providing tourism income and, more importantly, passing cultural pride and memory on to the younger generation. The people of Butuan, Cagayan de Oro, and LANAO are the living carriers of each region's history, language, beliefs, and traditions, turning culture into everyday practice at home, in schools, and in communities. Their value lies in how they preserve and adapt identities such as the Butuanon, Cagayanon, and Maranao through faith, festivals, crafts, food, and local stories, while also welcoming change, migration, and modern education. At present, they continue to speak their languages, celebrate their festivals, weave their textiles, cook their delicacies, and participate in regional and national life, showing that culture is not frozen in the past but is a living, evolving part of who they are today. From ancient trading ports and sultanates to vibrant cities and cultural centers, Butuan, Cagayan de Oro, and Lanao embody the enduring spirit of Mindanao through their history, landmarks, food, textiles, festivals, and people. Each place has transformed across centuries yet remains rooted in its distinct identity. Butuan's archaeological pride, Cagayan de Oro's dynamic urban energy, and Lanao's deep Islamic and Maranao heritage. Their traditions live on in flavors, weaves, music, and stories that continue to shape both daily life and community celebrations. Together, these regions remind us that culture is a living treasure, ever adapting, ever inspiring, and forever weaving the past into the future of Mindanao.